Hello everyone, I'm here today for another talk, and my today's subject is really about economy of abundance. We have been having from the beginning of time in the sense of human society, we have been running our societies based on economy of scarcity, where resources and products are scarce, and hence we build products and we exchange goods with each other. But where we are heading is economy of abundance. May sound a bit radical, but listen to me about it. See, what has been happening is that human society has been going through various industrial revolutions. We have had 3 industrial revolutions in the past, now we are in the 4th one. If you look at each of the industrial revolution and the impact of it to the human society, you will see a linear growth, and suddenly an industrial revolution we enter, we take a spike, and then we again go on for a linear growth, and then again a spike. But this time around, with this 4th industrial revolution, it is going to be a leap which may be 100 or a few hundred folds more than whatever it has been in the past. Yes, a few hundred fold more. Why? Because the 4th industrial revolution is with technology and AI. Now it's hard to imagine that, but it seems like we are living in parallel universes, because many problems are there currently which people talk about, but they don't even realize that within this world there are others who have taken so much far leap in technology, and they're already solving the problem. Even if you talk about water scarcity, or you talk about the weather problems and how the climate change is going to impact the earth, I think that's all already being solved in parallel. We just don't know. I want to explain that to you with 3 examples. I'll take the first example of fintech versus techfin. Financial technology is evolving, especially with COVID-19. Everybody has been pushed, and there is so much talk about financial technology, the new startups and the new money systems which are coming into play. But if you look at it a little closely, you will understand that the difference is that the current banking system is really optimizing itself with financial technology, which is really doing the same banking but enabling it with more technology. Look at it in parallel. There is techfin. Techfin is what? Techfin is technology companies which are leveraging their expansion and coming up with new payment systems. You may not know the name Ant Financials. It's the company Alibaba. They became so big that they had to have on the financial side and financials company. Why? Because Alibaba has got over the last 20 years more than 800 million customers who are using their Alipay. And look at any conventional bank. I normally give the example of Citibank. Citibank, it took them 200 years to have 200 million customers, and 20 years of Alipay having 800 million customers. Similarly, if you look at Facebook or you look at Apple, think about the kind of revolution or disruption they will bring in. It's right now happening right in front of you, but it may seem like in 2 parallel worlds. You will be disrupted if you don't really realize that. Now, the other example I want to use it for medical science. The medical science, everybody talks about how the doctors are going to leverage from technology. Yes, and they talk about all the diagnosis being done by computers. Excellent. This will just optimize the doctor's role. It will only bring in computers to do the diagnosis, but the real leap is very different. The leap is when you have nanobots running inside your body, fixing the problems without any diagnostic. They're using your body to generate all the type of medicines needed. So it's a completely revolutionary idea. It's already there. They're experimenting it with animals. We just don't know about it. My third example is about what Elon Musk is doing. People, when I talk to them, a lot of them don't know the Starlink project. There's a Starlink project where he's sending a rocket about every 4 to 6 weeks up into the sky, and each time the rocket goes up, 60 satellites come out of it. He has already sent I think more than 10 or 12 flights have gone up. There are more than 600 satellites. Initially, his target was to put in 12,000 satellites. Now he's looking forward to 42,000 satellites. And those satellites will be in low orbit, giving you high internet anywhere and everywhere in the world. Think of that capacity against any ISP right now. That is disruption. This is all going to bring in so much change, and this change, we should look at it from Peter Diamandis' eyes. Peter Diamandis talks about singularity point, and he has already established a university of singularity. Now, Peter Diamandis is looking at it in the futuristic way, and that singularity point is about where the machine thinking becomes faster than human. Machine can think better than humans. Unimaginable, but it is happening. They're already having so much progress in it. We just don't realize it. Now, Peter Diamandis, his book, I believe everybody should look at. Go on the internet, look at Bold. And his book is about 6 Ds. He starts with saying that when things are being digitized, it takes you to a deception, which takes you to disruption. These are the first 3 Ds. And then once you realize that, if you're as a business, you'll be able to demonetize, dematerialize, and democratize your business. You want to understand this? Look at Uber, or you look at Airbnb, how they have changed. They have gone through all of these phases, the 6 Ds, and they have disrupted the market. They have demonetized because things are really cheap. All the services go at very low. Look at Amazon. Look at what kind of power they are giving you. It's all being, look at the open source community. So much is available. It's difficult to imagine, but it's all there. And yet we see a lot of organizations still in the old style of development or old style of systems, old styles. You have to get out of that because time is moving fast. I give that through an example of the story which we used to have, where in the nursery we were taught there is the rabbit and there is a turtle. They have a race, and you know what? Turtle wins the race. Why? Because slow and steady wins the race. No more. That story should be taken out. It's a rabbit's time. Everything is about moving fast. You have to be on a fast pace. If somebody wants to leverage from all of this in the future, what do you need to do? You need to focus on 3 Bs. These are my 3 Bs, which I say, if your business, you can strategically look at how to remove the borders, the brokers and branches. You're thinking really global. And that's the only way to survive in the coming world for the businesses. I hope it makes a difference for your business. Thank you.